Orange Crush. Well, hello. It's your boy Hex. Today I'm gonna show you one of my more original / more obnoxious deck builds, and I love running this one the best. Some of y'all might have noticed that I run this here beautiful Elemental Hero mat. Compliments my boy Commander Covington. You can't even see it because it's underneath all these cards. But today I'm gonna deck profile the deck I like to run the most, and that's my Elemental Heroes. Now, ever since the advent of an easy to get Absolute Zero and Mask Change, this deck has become amazing. So we'll start right up here at the top. My dishy boy right here, Elemental Hero Stratos. He's limited for a reason, because I can either destroy shit on the field if I summon him at the right time, which I almost never use, because his first use is to get me a hero from my deck. Pretty much any of them. And then I got 3 Elemental Hero Ocean and 3 Elemental Hero Ice Edge. Now, Ice Edge is much more useful than Ocean. I mean, you'd think Ocean would have a better effect. He just doesn't. He never sits there long enough for you to use the effect. And if he does, you've really done something wrong. Ice Edge, very useful. I dump shit all the time. Because if he attacks directly, you can destroy a back row your opponent's got. And so 9 times out of 10, they're going to blow something, stopping a shitty 800 attack monster. It's awesome. I got 3 Reborn Tengu in here. He gives me a lot of the consistency that I'm looking for. And, you know, well, why not?
Gets your boy. Great Tornado.
Right, which is something else we might address here, is Ocean and Ice Edge get me Absolute Zero. We'll get to him. Elemental Hero Neos Alias, beautiful copies of him.
Yeah.
1 copy of Elemental Hero Heat, just because he's occasionally a beat stick you want to use, and in a desperate time I'll go for Nova Master. 2 Effect Veiler. They're really good for getting me the Shining, this boy right here, and also just, you know, pretty good at stopping Trish and other shit like that. And then my 1 copy of Max C, which I just run because honestly it's too critical to be able to draw cards when your opponent starts their crazy shit. Now this is the key to the deck. I got 3 copies of Fusion Gate. This lets me act like I have Polymerization right in my hand, or rather Miracle Fusion right in my hand. It lets me remove 2 monsters from play in order to summon any of these that aren't masked heroes. Then I got 2 copies of Miracle. I have 3. I never run 3. It would just be overkill with Fusion Gate. Parallel World Fusion actually really became the reason that I built this deck, is because with Fusion Gate you remove all your shit from play. With Parallel World Fusion you can take those cards that are removed from play and fusion with them, and it shuffles them back into the deck. So it just adds them right back in there and you get them back right away. I only run 2 E's. A lot of people say you should run 3. I never find that I have the problem running into my monsters, ever. I mean, you get to them really quickly. It's just the way it happens. Especially with Stratus. Stratus is like running 30 anyways. 2 Mask Change. Now, I have 3 targets for Mask Change, but really, as soon as I draw it, I have so many water monsters that I run. It isn't even funny. So I have 6 with these 2, and then these 2 make it 9. These 3 make it 9. And honestly, Mask Changing out Absolute Zero is incredible.
Pro play.
Yeah, if you don't know what Mask Change does, I'll explain it when I get to Absolute Zero. I run 1 copy of Terraforming, and it's, I mean, it feels like such a wasted card, but the truth is I absolutely have to have it. If I don't get Fusion Gate, this deck is shut down entirely. I mean, if you side in Closed Forest against this deck, I'm not going to win. There's absolutely no way I can do it, because without Fusion Gate, I have way too hard of a time. I mean, you would probably have the better advantage there. A copy of Dark Hole, 1 copy of Smashing Gun to take care of stuff like Christia, because if I can't special summon, again, there's nothing I can do with this deck. And then 1 MST. I run 2 Magic Cylinders. This is... no, it's not scrub. It's actually awesome. If you run 2 copies of this, I mean, with some of the plays that people make these days with really aggressive high attackers, so think Grapha, think Hyperion, think Trish, think Christia, you know, you can make them run themselves over for probably close to 5,000 to 6,000 life points every single game. That makes my job so much easier. 2 Solemn Warning, 1 Torrential. I run a Dark Bribe just in case somebody tries to get sassy with me and get on my Fusion Gate, because I need that. 1 Mirror Force, because if I hit a wall and I'm stalling here, I need something to cover my ass, which also helps with Magic Cylinder. And then I I run one compulse evac. Compulse evac, honestly, it's just way too valuable. I mean, if someone has an XYZ on the field, you compulse evac that shit, they're gonna be so mad. And there's really nothing they can do about it because it just puts it right back.
Better than bottomless.
Yeah, no, definitely a better card than bottomless. If you're running bottomless, I mean, it has its uses, but compulse evac can really save your ass in more situations. In terms of my extra deck, I run a Zen Maester simply because, I don't know, I don't really have enough level 4s of the XYZs to be useful. I run a Steel Swarm. It does not come in as handy as you would think, but when it does come in handy, you're like, oh shit, that's why everyone runs this fucking card. I run one Utopia. All of these are in there simply in case my Fusion Gate really gets fucked over, and if I can manage to get a Tingo on the field, and then one of my other level 4s that I have, I can just stack into one of those and hopefully bide my time. This guy's really the biggest key to this deck. Absolute zero. I mean, he just acts like a Raigeki, honestly. I can just destroy every monster on your side of the field as soon as he leaves the field, which is another reason I run Compulse Evac, is because if you really are pestering me way too much with the shit on your side of the field, I just Compulse Evac him right back to the extra deck, and suddenly you're like, oh shit, where's my monsters?
Or you mass change.
Right. The next guy is Mass Hero Vapor. His effect is okay. He can't be destroyed by card effects, but he's only got 2400 attack. However, the reason he's really there is because what you do is you go in, and use this guy, you mass change him out, all their monsters gone, attack directly with that guy, or sometimes if you're attacking directly with, say, one of these two up here, mass change one of them out, so Ocean or Ice Edge, mass change one of them out. For Vapor, you get a second direct attack right there. Now, Great Tornado recently came out. When he first came out, I was like, what the hell is this piece of shit? I'm never going to use this fucker. Little did I know, I was completely wrong. People get super pissed when you summon him. I mean, imagine just having the attack of your opponent's monsters and then it stays that way. And then they get really, really mad about it. I run one Nova Master simply because I don't use him at all, and I only run the one Heat. I mean, I almost never summon him, but there are situations when you need pluses that you can use him for, because every time he destroys a monster, you get a plus. Goka is just there in case I'm in like a serious bind, because Goka is fucking worthless. And then finally, I got Elemental Hero, The Shining. When you're using Fusion Gate, oh my god, he's amazing. I mean, you can pump his attack up like crazy, and you will not even know it. They'll be like, oh yeah, why does he have like almost 4,000 attack? You'd be like, I don't know. You tell me. So that's the main build of my heroes. I love running this, and actually I'm gonna run it in a while in a feature match against the commander, in which he'll probably lose because he usually does.